It's time. It's time. Yeah, it's time to defend all of the live action movies of the animated character going to the real world. It's time. We gotta do this quickly. Gotta defend all of them on this one video. Right here. Right now. Time to defend the live action Murph movies. Time to defend the live action Murph movies. And probably the live action Transformers movie. It's time to defend the live action Murph movies. And probably defend the live action Transformers movie. Let's start the video. 1, 2, 3, go! Gotta go fast!
Let's go! It's time to check out some of the most abysmal, manipulative, cinematic slump piles our cinemas.
The final battles is getting closer and closer in line. The final battle of 2025.
Ever churned out. It's time for the dreaded world of live-action remakes. Since there's sadly a near
Beautiful world. A live action movie going to the real world. A live action character going to the real world.
limitless supply of these profoundly terrible Hollywood piles of
Good.
Greg, this list will mostly consist of the cartoon remakes. So let's check out the top 10 worst cartoon
Best cartoon live action movies. Best. You mean best ones at the moment.
live-action remakes. And as always, if you do like these movies, that's great. It's just my usual silly personal
Stupid opinion. Your usual stupid opinion. Your stupid opinion.
opinion, and I'm glad you can enjoy them. So take this list with a pinch of salt.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Anyway, on to the countdown. Number 10. The Smurfs Movie. The original Smurfs cartoon has this strange cult following behind it. For some reason, any merchandise you can imagine will have a Smurfs equivalent. The Smurfs movie is one of those times where I felt like I lost 10 IQ points
You didn't lost any IQ.
purely by deciding to watch it. And my embarrassing lapse of judgment is not something
You're not embarrassed at all. You're not judging.
I can forgive myself
You can forgive yourself. You can do it. You can forgive yourself for watching the live action Murph movie.
for, even months after watching it. And on top of that, it is a downright eyesore.
It's not an eyesore.
The Smurfs
It's
themselves
not an eyesore at all. It's not that at all.
look like hideous whale snot balls
No, they don't. They don't look like. They don't look like that. They don't look like that at all.
that have been rolled around in blue paint. And the camera work
No, they're not.
drives me insane. The combination of the lackluster CG, combined with the constantly zooming, swaying camera, makes me feel genuinely seasick.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
How can a movie even make its audience feel seasick?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all.
It's quite an accomplishment. Surely, if
Don't worry. Not an accomplishment. Or not the. It doesn't make you seasick. It doesn't do that at all.
your audience feels like vomiting after the first 5
No, it's not. No, it's not.
minutes of watching your movie, the movie has spectacularly failed. In fact,
No, it didn't. It didn't fail. No, it did not.
there was such a lack of interest in creating a good movie that even the actors look uninterested. No actor in the
What's wrong with you actors?
movie looks even remotely invested, because likely the director didn't care about how they acted. As long as they got the movie out before the holiday season and got some of that sweet, sweet cha-ching. Celebrity voices are thrown in purely so the creators can paint the celebrity names on the trailers. Even I was curious when I heard Katy Perry was playing Smurfette.
How do you like my new dress?
The Smurfs is nothing but a naked attempt to capitalize
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Relies on people's familiarity of the franchise. Be a responsible friend. Friends don't let other friends watch Smurfs.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They don't do anything. Oh, they do are good friends. Good and good friends don't mind about that. They don't.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe!
Your stupid face. Sorry.
And for number 9, Alice in Wonderland. This is probably the most forgettable Disney movie I've ever watched.
It's a background character. What do you mean by that, Disney? No, it's probably not. Probably not forgettable.
At least something like Inspector Gadget 2, I'll remember how colourfully camp and awful it was. This movie is so forgettable that despite watching it 3
I
times,
don't think it's forgettable.
I still can't remember a thing about it. I think everyone wants to see the Mad Hatter do his dance, and for some reason everyone is absolutely obsessed with seeing Tim Burton do this dance.
Wait, what? Why?
Jeebus, this must be a really amazing dance. Let's watch. That's it? That's the dance? We went
Yep, that's it.
through 2 hours of sheer boredom for that dance? The color palettes of this movie seem to consist of this sad collection of washed out browns and grays. I think
It does look very grey, but
the director was trying to go for a Wonderland in ruin, but it's such a drab palette compared to the original that it's completely forgettable. They basically turn Alice
probably not forgettable.
into Joan of Arc, resulting in her slaying the Jabberwocky, which looks exactly like a dragon. I love
It is a dragon. It is a dragon.
Joan of Arc in history. In fact, she is far more interesting than this 2D cardboard Alice. That being said, the orchestrated music's okay. And I kind of like the original concept of Alice returning to her madness in her early 20s after she thinks the trauma of her youth is behind her. But what we got was so forgettable and dull that my mind just seems to
Wasn't that forgettable and dull?
spit out the entire film every time I try and watch it. And coming in at number 8, Dragon Ball Evolution.
Dragon your balls. That's a pun. I'm sorry.
What were these guys smoking? Let's make Goku into a highly egocentric white teenager with all the charm of an Adam Sandler gross-out movie.
Beauty awaits.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
There's just so many questions in this movie that beg an
There
answer.
are probably not that many questions in the movie that beg a lot of answer.
Why does Goku look like Edward from Twilight?
He's a teenager. Well, a very different teenager, but yeah.
Why do the Dragon Balls look like novelty marbles from the 80s?
Wait, yeah, they're balls. Dragon balls.
Why is the Grand Master of Master Roshi Winston from Ghostbusters? And then there's
Yeah, why is he back? I thought he was white. Oh, sorry everybody.
just these weird moments that are hard to comment on. Like this. What was that? Why did we get a close-up of Gohan swallowing a fly? What did
Oh, sorry. Wait, what? Sorry, wait.
that have to do with anything? Every actor in this movie has been specially picked to be as dissimilar to the original character as possible. Edward here is a walking 90s teenage cool
Yeah, he's a teenager. And
cliche. I don't see how they could have picked a less suitable actor for Goku. And lines this bad have to be heard to be believed.
Make me pay Kiko.
Look at that
what?
expression.
What do you say?
Even Goku looks stupefied at that line. This movie was a cheesy, silly prank from someone who has clearly never watched a Dragon Ball Z episode in their life. The story
Yeah, it shows, but in a okay sort of way.
is a barely coherent narrative. The characters make no sense, and the script is a joke. And the
April Fools.
seventh worst cartoon live-action remake is Alvin and the Chipmunks.
No, it's not. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. It's very good.
The novelty of sped-up voices pretty much died with the 90s, but that didn't stop Fox
Yeah, it didn't die in the 90s.
from attempting to capitalize on our nostalgia with a bunch of chipmunks we vaguely remember growing up.
Cause you had a bad day. You can't
Okay,
Keep singing, you kings. You're very good. You're very good singers and your own way.
4 seconds in and the voices are already grating on my nerves. How could this nasally, high-pitched remake of a cheesy pop song even be pleasant to listen to anyway? At least on DVD I can skip past a song or pause it for a moment of respite. Can you imagine being in the cinema and having to hear this from every speaker in the massive surround sound theater?
They're shipmunks. They're shipmunks. They're supposed to talk like that. They supposed to talk like that. Oh, sorry for talking.
For anyone who saw it in cinemas, you have my
Oh wait, no, I didn't do anything bad. Sort of.
condolences. And as if this weaponized
It is good performances.
ear torture wasn't bad enough, the creators didn't even bother matching the
It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all.
voices to their tone-deaf singing. Here we see the story of how the chipmunks came into the real world, using their ear-piercing, nail-biting, electronically altered voices to sell albums. Throughout this story, we get humor as highbrow as a CG chipmunk eating his brother's feces. And yes, I'm scared too. This movie
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all.
is just a continual barrage of flavor of the month pop songs and product placements, with some actors begrudgingly reciting dialogue onto green screen tennis balls for an easy paycheck.
Sorry doesn't get my job back now, does it, Theodore?
Despite the whole plot of the movie being avoiding the over-commercialization of their music, we are hit with endless product placements. It's pure manipulation and profiteering upon familiarity.
It's so good, right? It's so good. The product placement is so good. Oh yeah. Oh. Well, I like corporate. I like corporate overlords. They're very good.
At its very worst. And sadly, every single one has turned a double to triple profit so far.
Yes. Yes. Good news. That's a good thing. Congratulations. Oh, congratulations, Alvin. You were very good. Congratulations, Chipmunks. You did good. You did good. Congratulations, Alvins and the Chipmunks. You did good. You did. You did very good. Oh, wait.
Coming in at number 6, Flintstones, Viva Rock Vegas. I didn't mind the Flintstones original movie. For me anyway, it was like most Hanna-Barbera cartoons. An okay distraction as a child, but didn't hold up so well as an adult. But oh jeebus. Growing up, I saw the original live-action movie, but avoided this one like the plague. And watching it now, I see that was a very sensible decision.
I don't get paid by the
Oh, no, it wasn't a good decision. No, it wasn't at all.
you know.
Keep quiet, Gazoo.
Since the first movie was so negatively received by critics, the creators decided to fire every single actor from the original movie, and somehow replace them with even worse performances. Barney Rubble in particular. I've nothing against the actor, but he performed in this particular movie like a rejected elementary school clown. Woohoo! And
No, he didn't. He didn't do that at all.
man, is this movie ugly. Gazoo is one of the
Not ugly. Well, not that ugly.
most hideous things to come out of a live-action movie since the Garbage Pail Kids. This is seriously some of the most choppy, unconvincing CG I've ever seen in a big...
Good CG that... Yeah, it's actually very good. It's very good CG. After all, the dinosaurs looks very good.
budget movie. The dialogue all sounds as realistic as a Brady Bunch sitcom, and the humor is
It is realistic, and not what you said. And it's not what you said.
just bad. Ranging from farting dinosaurs to spitting food, and to some of the most traumatizingly stupid wordplay.
Watch your mouth, mister, or I'll give you a fat lip. Although it kind of looks like somebody already has.
That line was so stupid that it
Wasn't that at all.
is actually all I originally remember from this movie from when I was a kid. My young mind just couldn't comprehend how such idiotic wordplay could be in a professional movie. Viva Rock Vegas is a slow, predictable, weary,
No, it's not. No, it's not.
laborious drag through yet another unnecessary Flintstones movie.
No, it's not.
And the fifth worst cartoon live-action remake is Garfield the Movie. Bill Murray plays
No, it's not. Garfield it's a good cat.
Garfield. And that's about the most exciting thing about this movie. And even he's phoning it in and admits he regrets participating in it. CGI in 2004 was in its more creepy-looking phases, and Garfield is sadly not an exception to this rule. The Garfield movie again falls into that shameless Smurfs movie category of
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And the Merc movies are very good. They're not shameless.
just being downright forgettable and manipulative.
Enough forgettable and manipulative.
Do you like dogs and advertising shoved in your face?
I love advertising. I love advertising. It's very good. It's very good indeed. I love it. Yes, I love it. I love corporate. I love corporate overload, especially the fast food. I love fast food overlords. They're very good.
If not, you're in for a real rough movie. And you have my condolences, for I do
Don't worry, I'm not in a rough movie. I'm not in a real rough movie.
understand. And again, as if we hadn't been manipulated enough by agreeing to pay money to see this movie, we're also forced to sit through 80 minutes of product
No, we're not. No, we're not. I love product placement. I love product placement. I love fast food. I love fast food.
placements.
And nobody forcing me. And nobody forcing me to love it. I love it. Nobody forcing me to love the corporate. I love the corporate. I love the fast food overlords. They're very good.
Everywhere. It's my belief that the
That's a good thing. That's a good thing they're everywhere. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's very good, actually.
writers never actually tried to create a coherent plot for this movie. They just
They did try. They did try indeed.
slapped a bunch of unfunny Garfield comic strips together and decided to make a
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
movie about it.
Good luck with the plague and rabies and everything.
Don't push your luck, fat cat.
I really enjoyed the animated Garfield movies growing up. It was a welcome slice of Garfield's character off the comic strip and onto a videotape. But keep a wide berth from this shameless product
It's
placement.
not shameless product placement. A good product placement. It's very good. Very good product. You know, it's very good movie. Very good. Corporate is good. The fast food is good. It's good.
Of a movie.
It
And
is a good movie. Oh, so it is a good movie then.
coming in at number 4, The Last Airbender. Once upon a time, Nickelodeon had this really bad idea. Let's get
It is. Another really bad idea, maybe.
M. Night Shyamalan to both write and direct an Avatar live-action movie. What could possibly go wrong? While the original
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? I did a boxy reference. A boxy reference. Sorry for doing that. What could possibly go wrong? Sorry.
Avatar was a visual masterpiece with
Yes, indeed it was.
bright, contrasting colors and beautiful scenery. This movie looks like a dingy, bland, and dirty
No, it doesn't.
dish rag. And why is every single character white? I don't mind Caucasian actors, obviously,
It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all.
but every single one of these characters is white as toothpaste. And it's very clear in the original animation that most of the characters were of Asian or possibly even Eskimo cultural descent. I mean, Shyamalan isn't even Caucasian, so why would he purposely choose all Caucasians? On top of this,
What?
Avatar's acting is painful to watch. The acting performances are so wooden that you'd swear they were just
Is it? Is it that?
robots pretending to be human.
Guess so. Stop it.
The robots are gonna take over the world one day, so...
That stuff around me.
System error, reboot. I've nothing against their actors, but the actors really
Are you sure about that? Are you sure you have nothing against them?
didn't seem to be trying for this paycheck. They're always giving these
Money is power. It's the what keep us. Oh wait, yeah.
disinterested, awkward expressions
I'm not disinterested in the awkward press anyway.
that just left me cringing. Shyamalan even had
It's not cringy. Not cringy at all.
the boldness to call it Chapter 1, as if he actually expected this movie to do well. How could you take an animation
Yeah, no. Oh, sorry.
series so beautiful that it could be compared to a Studio Ghibli anime and turn it into another of Shyamalan's bungled up, incoherent junk piles?
My hair turned white
What? What? Not junk pile.
then, and life put into me.
System error, reboot. And the
Robots are gonna take over the world, and we're gonna accept them with open arms. The robots are gonna take over the world, and we're gonna accept them with open arms. We're gonna give them a hug, and we're gonna say, yes, you can take over the world. Sure, why not?
third worst cartoon live action remake is Howard the Duck. I realize
Oh, I heard about this one. I never saw it. Yeah, I heard.
this one's a bit of a stretch as it's a remake of a comic, but I made an exception with it as
Yeah, it is a stretch.
George Lucas's Howard the Duck has to be seen to be believed. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is among the worst movies George
I don't think so. Well, I don't know, but I don't think it is.
Lucas has ever produced. By 4 minutes into the movie, you'll have seen a disturbing animatronic duck looking at a playboy portraying scantily clad ducks. If that doesn't creep you out, you have
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't creep me out. No, it doesn't.
more tolerance than I do. And just to top off the creep factor, let's have this animatronic duck sleep with a human woman.
Like they say, Dal,
Oh, yeah.
love's strange. We could always give it a try.
No, just no.
Yes. Just yes. Come on. Do the thing. Come on, yes.
Don't give it a try. That's
Give it a try. Come on, go ahead. Give it a try.
just blah. We watch Howard lumber around his alien planet and get slapped on the pavements of Earth with a resounding flop, where he proceeds to say
No, it's not flop. It's okay. It's not what you said.
and then flirt with the singer of a rock band. Howard tries his best to figure out why he was mysteriously transported to Ohio, and why the audience should be invested in this turn of events. There's
Yeah.
no coherent explanation as to why he was sucked onto Earth. It involves a giant laser, and that's about it. The effects are super cheesy and look about as convincing as King Kong in a tutu. The saving grace of
What?
Howard the Duck? At least it was campily bad. At least it was earnest. And at least it's
Yeah.
entertaining to watch and wonder,
It is. Oh, you said something nice. Okay. Yeah.
what was George Lucas thinking? We know now from episode 1
He was trying to be nice, like to do. He was just doing a favor for a friend.
3, he's had his share of mistakes, but at the time, this was an anomaly in Hollywood history. Despite all that, I actually recommend it more than these other movies, because at least it was creative, at least it was earnestly bad. Howard the Duck has to be seen to be believed. And the second worst cartoon live-action remake is Jem and the Holograms.
Who? Wait, who?
There are some movies out there that are just outright obnoxious, that make you loathe
Oh, it's not. I guess it's not obnoxious. It's not that at all.
the creators and
No, it's probably not that bad.
everyone involved in the project. This movie has a way of giving millennials an unjustified, very bad name. Imagine
It's okay. No, it doesn't probably.
all the narcissism, all the vapid self-entitlement, all the obsessive hashtagging of modern
Oh, okay.
generations concentrated into one vile movie. The self-endorsement, the mindless
Why this even on the list anyway? There.
schoolgirl fantasy indulgement. It's almost like, no, it is. Jeepers! It's the Hannah Montana nightmare all over again. Ugh. Do you
Oh, not that at all. And it's not a nightmare.
enjoy watching a bunch of teenagers in Sephiroth wigs pretending to have fun on selfie cams? See, it is my belief that there is someone out there, I don't know what or who, that would answer yes to that question. Because Jem and the Holograms still got a 2.3 out of 10 on IMDb. That means someone out there actually liked this movie.
Yeah, Chalker, am I right?
Sisters continually videotape themselves dancing around like idiots. And one day, one of the sisters, Jerica, accidentally forgets to delete a video of herself singing that gets millions of views overnight. While I don't claim to understand YouTube, is a tone-deaf teenager mugging a camera and singing a dreary, self-absorbed song really going to get that many people interested? Well, we have Fred and Annoying Orange, so I guess it's possible. Realizing that
Yes, it is possible.
hashtagging vapid Hannah Montana abomination they'd made, the creators pulled this movie from the theaters 2 weeks after its original release. I'm sure the actors are nice people, but jeebus, it is challenging not to hate them as they bop around in
Oh, okay.
front of their selfie cams looking as self-absorbed as they can manage. Unless you like having constantly flashing cameras, screaming crowds, and self-absorbed narcissistic teenagers in your face, you probably won't
Question mark? Am I right, everybody?
like Jem and the Holograms. And before we get to number 1, I'd like to do some very quick dishonorable mentions. The Ninja
You mean honorable mention? We're there. We're finally almost there.
Turtles movie by Michael Bay. I hate Michael Bay.
How dare you? How dare you? Don't hate. Don't hate Michael Bay. He didn't do anything. Literally.
And the first Ninja Turtles Bay movie certainly deserves a place on this list. But
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all.
purely to make this a more pleasant list to make, I gave it a skip in favor of Howard the Duck. Inspector Gadget, the movie too. Ugh. Awkward acting and
Not awkward.
exhaustingly brightly colored. If you'd like to see my review of this one, I did so in the top 10 worst Disney movies. Cat in the Hat. As abysmal as a movie as this is, it was originally based off the Dr. Seuss book. So
Yeah, indeed it was.
thankfully, I could leave it off this list. Scooby-Doo the movie. I'm staying well away from Scooby-Doo
You better take close to the Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is very good. Or the movie, yeah.
for a while. But if you do like it, good for you. It's just not my cup
Yeah, there are people who love the Scooby-Doo movies. Yeah, there are people who love the movies.
of tea personally. Rocky and
The Scooby-Doo movies. Oh, the Squirrel and the Moose. Wait, it's true. It's real. The Frank Squirrel and the Moose guy. The real.
Bullwinkle the movie. This one's an honorable mention. The visual gags are really funny, and it's beautifully self-aware. It reminded me of a campy Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I liked the dialogue.
The foundation of the live action movies going to the real world. Wait, it was the 2000s? There was the origin. There was the origin of the live action movies, of the animated characters of the live action movies going to the real world. They were the origin. They were the origin of everything. They were the origin of the Alvin and the Chipmunk movies, the live action Merch movies, the Hop, all of the live action movies we see. This was the origin. The Moose and the Flying Squirrel movie. We find the origins of the live action movies. The animated characters go to the real world. We finally found it. We find the origin of it. The moose and the squirrel. It's real.
And script. Too much to have this on the list. Yogi Bear the movie. As much as I don't like the Yogi Bear movie or Yogi Bear,
You rather like that.
honestly, it's harmless enough. And you already know you're in for a stupid experience walking into the cinema. And it's actually a fairly affectionate, faithful remake of the original 1960s cartoon. The creators obviously watched a lot of the original cartoon to make this. So as much as I don't like it, it doesn't quite make my...
Oh, you rather like it. We finally did it. The moment we all been waiting for. Finally did it. The moment we all been waiting for. The moment we all been waiting for. The live action Transformers movie. We can finally defend the live action Transformers movie. The moment we all been waiting for.
list. And with those said, here we go. And the number one worst
We finally arrive. Number one best cartoon movie. Number one best.
cartoon live action remake is Transformers 4. Age of
Yeah, the live action Transformers movie. The fourth one. The number 4. There it is. We can finally defend it.
Extinction.
We
Transformers
can finally help the live action Transformers movie over this one.
4 is, without a doubt, the worst
The best movie in cinema. Not the worst, the best.
cinema experience I have
The best cinematic experience I ever seen.
ever had.
The best I ever had, or one of the best.
Never has 3 hours dragged on so long for me.
It's very good. I didn't mind. I didn't mind that at all.
Never have I seen a more boring, predictable,
A more good movie, not that predictable. A very good movie.
manipulative, mindless, seizure-inducing
Good robot action.
money waster of a popcorn
It's not a money waste of a popcorn movie. It's a very good popcorn movie. It's a
flick. Everything that is wrong with modern
everything that is right. Everything that is right with the movies.
cinema is
No, everything that is right with the cinema.
represented in this film. Watching
Everything that is right with the cinema. It represented in that movie. There's nothing wrong with the live action Transformers movie. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
all 3 hours of this movie was torture. There
It wasn't. It wasn't torture. It was not torture. It was not torture at all.
is no saving grace to this movie.
Yes, there is a saving grace to the movie.
Nothing good about it. No character.
No, there is good about it. Everything is good about it. And this one is true. Everything good about it. True. It's true that everything good.
Is not a cliche. Every word the ugly CG Transformers
It's not ugly. It's not ugly at all.
utter is so brainlessly macho
It's not what you said.
that I'd be expecting 12-year-old boys to be face-palming themselves.
You don't know what you've wrought upon yourselves. Baby, I'm back.
Annihilate you.
And the shaky cam just never
It's not that bad. You have to tell me.
stops. It jumbles around so much that there's 3 hours of cinema to seeing Transformers
It's good.
4. I think something died in me. It
No, but nothing died in you.
took me 6 months before the only thing I remember from seeing this movie is the Kelsey Grammer from Cycle of Shame. They keep. I was a movie set in Hong Kong.
Okay. Goodbye. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We finally defended everything.
Being made.